Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Back with me, Dr. Ulka here for your Blender tutorial. Okay, so today we're gonna learn about LOD or level of detail, one of the most important topics in multi-platform game or 2D game development. Okay, so level of detail is one of the technique that people use to show the details in games. So right now I have a coffee cup in front of me that is a high poly. So we're gonna make the LOD or level of detail from this coffee cup. Okay, so in here in this outliner window we have collection 1 or this cup collection of this cup. Okay, it's like a folder in Blender. So for creating LOD for this coffee cup, I'm gonna create LOD into 3 levels, which is LOD 0, LOD 1, LOD 2, and LOD 3. Okay, so means when player play the game of my game, he or she can see the cup in 4 level of details. Okay, so this is the first one that they see in detail, which is the closest from their face, from their camera, or from their view. So LOD 1, LOD 2, and LOD 3 will be lesser and lesser, which is it's gonna be far away from their view. So let's start with naming the convention for the LOD. So in LOD, we're gonna make the name of the object first. So in this case, I'm gonna name it a coffee cup without space, and then underscore LOD 0, because this is the first LOD that we have, which means like there's no polygon that you reduce from this object. Since this is the highest polygon that we have, so LOD 0 is always the same object. Okay, like there is no changes in terms of polygon, especially the lesser number of polygon. Alright, so I'm done with LOD 0. Make sure that you name your object without space, which is coffee cup, like me, and then underscore LOD 0. Okay, so we're gonna copy this by right click on your mouse and just duplicate collection. So it's gonna taking a time with my PC. Okay, so now we have LOD 2. Okay, coffee cup underscore LOD 001. So I just have to rename it to coffee cup underscore LOD 1. Okay, and I'm gonna duplicate it again, duplicate collection, and voila. Okay, so for this I'm gonna name it LOD 2, and again I'm gonna duplicate another collection for the last LOD, which is LOD 3. So yep, voila, now we have all LODs here: LOD 0, LOD 1, LOD 2, and LOD 3. Okay, so we're gonna start in doing LOD 1, because we don't do any changes for the LOD 0, as this is the highest polygon that we have. Okay, currently this is the number of the polygon with the vertices, faces, and the trees. Okay, so now we're gonna come out with this LOD, just LOD1. So click and go to your setting panel, and click modifier properties. Okay, and add modifier. We're gonna go with decimate. So we're gonna decimate this object. Okay, and okay, so for the first LOD, we're gonna make it to 60 to 70%. So means from this full or 1:0 ratio, I'm gonna reduce it to 0.7. Okay. Woohoo! Okay, so in order for you to see more detail, we can go with wireframe. So let's just on your wireframe here, viewport overlays, and then click on wireframe. Okay, so yep. Okay, so you can see that we have this LOD. Okay, and it is lesser than the previous one. Okay, 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 so let's just put it back here. All right. Okay, so then we go to the next LOD, which is LOD2. Okay, I just have to rename this cup underscore LOD1. Okay, I have to name it coffee cup. Okay, and the same goes with this coffee cup underscore LOD0 for the mesh. Okay, alright, so now we're gonna done with LOD1. So our task is for LOD3, LOD2 I mean. Okay, so again I have to rename it just to make it same with the collection. So go to your modifier and add the modifier, decimate again. So we're going to select from LOD3. So let's just go with shift click on your keyboard. Okay, select the mesh only, and yep, so we have selected from the lowest LOD, which is LOD3, LOD2, LOD1, and LOD0. So we're gonna export them now. To go to file and export and FBX. Okay, so I'm gonna name this coffee cup LOD. Okay, so make sure you go with selected objects. Yep, because you only export selected objects, and then you go with mesh, and then you, because we are going to export the mesh for this session, and then don't forget to click the experimental apply transform. So let's just export FBX for now.